What's up? I'm a stud. I like girls, but I think I'm finna start dating men. And let me tell you why. So I've been out here dating, and I just find that I date a lot of these femmes, and it seems like they looking for a parent instead of a partner, bro. Like, and I love spoiling my women. I love paying for stuff. I love taking them on dates and getting them flowers and make sure they're good in every way, make sure they're safe, opening the door for them, all that. I love that stuff. But it seems like I can't get any spoiling in return. Nobody wants to play their role. I'm getting girls flowers, taking them on these crazy dates, and, you know, them real good, you know, at the end of the night, make sure they get home safe, getting them all of this and getting nothing in return. Like, I don't know if girls are fake gay, but they don't even want to, like, they don't even want to F back. Like, they don't even want to back. Like, what? I be trying to ask girls, like, are you gay for real? Like, are you gay? Because you act like, you know what I'm saying? It even comes down to the conversation. I be carrying the conversation, asking them questions, figuring out what they like and what they don't like. And they don't ask nothing back. Like, and I asked this one girl, like, why don't you ask nothing about me? And she said, I'm just trying to see for myself. What? Like, if I'm paying for everything, I'm doing all the transportation, I'm initiating everything, the least you could do is a little or something, or bring me some flowers, walk to the gas station, give me a bag of chips. I'm not asking for a lot, but it seems like I am, because I can't get anything out these girls, you know. And not everything is about this, but if you're not finna do this and make sure that I'm satisfied, then you have to pay for something. You're gonna have to pull up, you're gonna have to give me something, some blunts, some alcohol or something. And honestly, I ain't gonna lie, you rolling up every once in a while ain't even enough no more. It's not enough. Like, I need the full experience the same way that I'm giving you. And I just feel like with a man, like, he's automatically expected to do things, put stuff in motion, pay for stuff, all of that stuff. And I know if I had a boyfriend, I would reciprocate his energy and treat him really well, because I already have that in me as a masculinely presented person. And honestly, I'm not even masculine. Like, I'm kind of STEM. Like, I'm kind of STEM. I like to switch it up. Like, I like to be masked most of the time, but I will put on some lashes and a cute outfit and everything like that. So that part of me ain't feeling the not getting nothing in return. It just got me, like, overwhelmed. And as a giver, I need me a giver, and maybe I just haven't found her yet. But it's making me think, like, maybe I'm on the wrong side, because at least I know with a man I'm supposed to get some type of spoiling, because right now I'm not getting nothing, and it's making me want to switch. So anybody that's out there, let me know if I'm tripping. Studs, am I out there? Y'all feeling like let me know if I'm tripping, bro.
Nigga, you know you don't interrupt me when I'm finna sing, nigga. My mind's telling me no.
I've been seeing this clip for about 48 hours. I guess it's viral. But basically, it's a stud, you know, complaining about women and saying that she's thinking about switching back to men and whatnot. I just laughed my ass off, because, you know, she's probably a bisexual woman and whatnot. And, you know, I listened to the whole video, and, you know, she does sound like a simp. She says she engages in one-sided relationships with women that she's interested in, and gets the short end of the stick. And, you know, who wouldn't laugh and shit? Who wouldn't laugh and shit? She understands. You know, I think she already knew beforehand. I think this is just a cap, you know. Honestly, I feel like it's cap. And, you know, I'll explain that in a minute. But, you know, just listening to that shit as a, you know, as an elder statesman of this here supposed ethnic community and shit, it's like some big ass red flags and everything she says and whatnot. And when she says she could switch it up and put on some lashes and heels or whatever, you know, whatever, you know. I'm telling you, gentlemen out there, you know, young and old, everybody in between, I've been down some roads, man, okay? I've been down some roads. And some of the stops on those roads included women with this kind of mindset and shit. But, you know, luckily I was in a mid phase where it was just ships docking in the night. Okay, but, you know, for you young guys out there, I would say give this one a wide berth. Okay, give her a wide berth. It's going to be hard for you to not engage with this particular woman and shit, or a woman like her. It's very similar to her. It's going to be very hard to do that. But I'm telling you, you're looking at nothing but chaos and shit. She's very artistic. She's a musician. All right, she has music out. And I didn't find an OnlyFans page or anything when I looked her up or hit her link tree and shit. I didn't find any of that nonsense on there, you know. And I was a little shocked, actually, considering what we've been seeing from, women of the supposed community and shit. So, she's been, I wonder what, looking at her and knowing what I know, uh, the other women must be extremely attractive, misandrist, black women and shit that, they're so fucked up that they would hate somebody who would even cosplay as a man. Okay, I'm not denying her orientation of her preference or anything and shit. It's quite obvious when you look at her TikTok page, anything else, what she's all about. She's a very artistic goofy. Okay, and like I said in another video, I am creative and shit. And back in the day, we, the supposed male creators, us guys, we had a deal that we talked to each other and we said that we would try to exclude women from any group projects because they usually brought chaos and disorder to these projects, or tried to wholesale take it over or impose their will on it and shit, or they just stupid shit. They would get involved with somebody in a disposable relationship, and then that shit would get upended, or the guy would become feminized and pussy whooped and shit, if I'm for lack of a better term, then fuck everything up. So there's no denying that if you actually believe what she's saying, that she has behaved like a simp. Okay, all right. And I don't buy for a minute that after taking a look, that she would put up with that shit for any period of time, because the way she looks head to toe tells me that I don't think she put up with that shit for any period of time. I think she's just looking to make a viral video or whatnot. And I think that you should beware of any Decepticons. Okay, we'll just call these women, these code switching women, we'll call them Decepticons. Okay, she's a Decepticon. Okay, right? She says that she's a masculine presenting woman and shit. Okay, I don't see that. Okay, I don't see where she would be able to enforce a will on anybody that has any kind of a spine or any kind of testosterone in her body. I don't see where she could enforce a will on it and shit. She would have to present as a tomboy, as a homie. Okay, right? If you see what I saw and shit, some of you out there, some of you weak-willed motherfuckers will fall at her feet, right? Some of you weak-willed dudes will fall, man, because I think it's dangerous. I actually knew someone that was in a relationship with or thought they was in a relationship with a woman, and then she, after they had went on several dates, very chaste dates, she informed him that she was gay, and then he was kvetching about it. But he was habitually, she would call him in the middle of the night and have this gentleman come over her house and spend the night with her. And they would just have back and forth roundtables about whether or not she was bi or actually straight and just going through a phase. And I don't know if he banked the chick or not, I don't know. I doubt that he, it's a possibility. It's a 30% chance that he had sex with this woman, but it ended badly. He got out of relationship, started pursuing somewhere else and shit. That was a big red flag, And I think she ended up with a guy or something. She married a guy, and he found out and was real butthurt about it and shit. So you see what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta watch out for these women that don't know who the fuck they are and shit. And when you're young and everything, a lot of them have to be disposable. It's a transactional hookup culture that has supplanted actual dating and social interactions. There's no more peer bonding and shit. It's like, sometimes I do this screensaver where you see a locker room with a video game in the middle of it. If you look closely, there's a sister on the side of it and shit. And if you look at the top of the cabinet, there's some chick on all fours, with a face buried in some watermelon and shit. I'm not trying to be egregious about that, but I wanted to make a visual representation of the sexual marketplace in the supposed black community of America. 3Ks and said it's a cesspool. It's a cesspool, man. It's like Mordor and shit, okay? And it's very dangerous for anyone that's been raised in a matriarchal construct and shit, you know, but it's a single parent household basically, where you had a mother, you know, you didn't have any male figures around that helped steer you in the right direction, you know, as far as making an informed decision, which is why this video exists. Okay? So, you know, when I'm telling you, Kings, you know, it'd be better to just keep this one at arm's length and shit. If she, you know, she want to offer up some cheeks, you know, she want to get some cheeks clapped. Clap those cheeks righteously, please play safe, because she's, you know, switching across communities and shit. And there's an STI, a high rate of STI in the ethnic community. Supposedly black ethnic community, there's a high rate of STI and shit. Damn near 50% in certain areas. You know, it's a shame. But I think she's attractive. And, you know, seeing her head to toe, you know, after putting out this video and a couple others, she has one video where she shows herself as a full femme, you know, feminine. Okay, and I'm going to show you this video now. I'm going to show you, you know, what she looks like, you know, dressed like a female. And you'll see why I said what I said and shit. You know, don't be a simp, okay? Don't be a sucker idolizing mediocre pussy. I don't care how good the rapping looks, you know, you still gotta take into consideration what's between their ears and shit. Okay? If there's even anything in there, shit, other than their own personal agenda, because women, they think about themselves first. Okay? They're very self-oriented, self-absorbed to a fault, to a pinprick, you know, pinpoint, you know. It's a shame. It's a shame, man. This is, you know, legacy of intersectional feminism and the interference of Gloria Steinem and her and other ops in our communities. They've upended everything and turned it on its head. It's Orwellian and shit, you know, in the dating scene. Okay? And this is a shame. Okay? They say all this shit and they just run you off, and they try to talk you down and gaslight the fuck out of you and emotionally abuse you. They don't want you to think you're shit and you're supposed to sit on the bench and wait for somebody to, you know, to come, you know, pull your player card and shit while they live their best life and do all the most craziest shit, make the worst decisions. And you're supposed to be sitting there waiting with a onesie on and a push broom. Please don't be that kind of nigga. Okay? Yeah, I said the slur. Because you make that bad choice. That's what you're going to end up being and shit. Okay? I want you to take a look at this, okay? This is old girl. She is 100% qualified for Pound Town. Like, with, you know, Pound Town enhanced. Anyway, you know, fuck. You know, I try to keep things above board and shit, but, you know, sometimes we just, you know, I want to be more personable about things. So, this is what we have, okay? Now, that being said, Kings, keep your head on a swivel, protect your bag, and above all else, do not make fallen women. Do not make confused women. Do not make Decepticons. Do not make them the stewards of your families, or the mothers of your children. Okay? Alright? You better take that shit to heart. You know, don't be like this motherfucker I used to know and shit who end up with his dick in his hand crying into his pillow. Alright? SYSBM equals save yourself, black man.
Picture sugar-free at Crash Dummy. I ain't the smartest motherfucker in the world, but you just another bitch that need gas money. And this is some news you can use. Bitch, a million motherfuckers wanna be in my shoes. Bitch, I'm a legend in these streets, the better kind. How many of y'all niggas know where y'all bitch at right now? Never mind. Believe everything that bitch tell you, huh? Don't lie to splurge. Boyfriend, pimpin', nigga, shit, what is it? Mine or hers? Mobe then. Your average nigga break his neck to go to your house. Have I ever been there? Okay then. What I'ma give a bitch a pass for? Spent all that time in school and got a job that ain't got nothing to do with you with your class for. Here goes some real sugar-free toughener. If the bitch got a gang of play cousins and play brothers, they fucking her. Sugar-free to pee. Look like the game hurt. If the bitch got 2 or 3 phones, she either a hoe or a brain surgeon.